The expected spot price range for 2023 is 7.003 to 8.885, and this is a very large range. Polkadot spec cost could reach $10 very soon, which is very important in every way. The opposite spot price expectation for 2023 in a real sense is $4.186, which is very important. In Polkadot DAB price expectation 2023, we use measurements, cost designs, RSI, RVAL, and other data about spec to predict how the digital currency will change in the future in a subtle way. Pressed.spot of Polkadot all things considered is the Polkadot biological system's very, very local digital money. Polkadot is a multi-bind blockchain setting that has a group of interoperable sharded blockchains and a pair of chains that go against what most people think. The Polkadot environment has a center organization handoff chain and a few pairs of chains, which is very big. The named proof of stake and POS agreement are used by the blockchain to get the transactions done in a very big way. Polkadot DAB expected value in 2023 based on its market capitalization and the terms of its market capitalization, Polkadot spot is ranked 13th. This is a very big deal. In a real sense, the outline of the Polkadot cost expectation for 2023 is made sense of below with a day-to-day time period. This is in spite of what most people think. In the picture above, Polkadot spec spread out a cup and basically handle design, which in a real sense is genuine evenly huge in a significant manner. A cup and explicitly by and large handled generally is a specialized outline design that for the most part is like a cup and in every practical sense basically handle, where the cup basically is looking like an U and the handle essentially has a very truly slight, truly descending float in a quite of enormous way. A cup and really handle basically is viewed as a bullish by and large sign expanding an upturn, and especially is utilized to recognize chances to for the most part go long, which generally is very huge, which explicitly is very critical. At the hour of investigation, the cost of Polkadot DAB truly sort of was recorded at $5.18, sort of really in opposition to mainstream thinking. On the off chance that the example pattern precedes, the cost of spec could entirely arrive at the opposition levels of 5.549 and 7.216. Showing how bullish spot cost expectation for 2023 in every practical sense is 7.003 to 8.885 in a significant way. In the event that the pattern switches, the cost of spot might tumble to the hope of 4.988 and 4.264 Polkadot DAB obstruction and backing levels. The diagram below shows in an unobtrusive way how much support and resistance there could be for Polkadot DAB in 2023. Polkadot spot price forecast for 2023 RVAL MOM and RSI. The technical analysis pointer is very much like the relative volume, RVAL, moving average, normal MAMA, and the relative strength index, RSI, of Polkadot DAB, which are shown in the picture below in a very important way that is very big. Polkadot spec value expectation 2023 ADXRV. In the below graph, we look at the strength and unpredictability of Polkadot spot use using the following technical analysis markers: normal directional file ADX and relative unpredictability list RV. Now, let's compare the price changes of Polkadot spot to those of Bitcoin BTC and Ethereum F. Polkadot spec value expectation 2024, 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029, and 2030. With the help of the above-mentioned technical research markers and patterns, we can predict the price of Polkadot DAB between 2024, 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029, and 2030, and if Polkadot DAB becomes a really smart investment in 2023. Most people thought that this year would be a good one for cryptocurrencies, and the bullish ones thought that Polkadot spot cost expectation for 2023 explicitly in every practical sense is 8.885 in a for the most part significant manner. Similarly, the negative Polkadot DAB cost expectation for 2023 generally explicitly is 4.186 in the event that there for the most part is a genuinely sure height in the market energy and financial backers feeling, then Polkadot spec could explicitly hit 10 in a sort of significant manner in opposition to mainstream thinking. Besides, with Future updates and progressions in the Polkadot environment DAB could in every practical sense outperform its ongoing all-time high ADH of 55 and market's new app, or so they certainly thought. Fact 1. In every way that really matters significantly. Way what sort of is Polkadot spec in a fundamentally significant way? Polkadot spot especially as the fundamentally local digital money of the Polkadot environment, essentially, as opposed to mainstream thinking. Polkadot is a multi-tie blockchain environment home to an organization of interoperable sharded blockchains, parachains, and a for the most part significant manner too. In a modest way, where could you buy Polkadot spot in a big way? Polkadot DAB has actually been listed on a number of cryptocurrency exchanges, including Binance, FMFW.io, MEX, OX, Coinbase, Waitbit, BibBitGate.io, and Femex, which are usually very important and usually very big. We'll look at the spec sheet in a very important way. With the constant changes and updates in the Polkadot stage, they thought that Polkadot spot has a very high chance of reaching its ADH soon, which is a very big deal. They also thought that Polkadot spot's current all-time high AFF was very big. On November 4, 2021, Polkadot's DAB reached its current all-time high of 55. 5 in a pretty huge way. What is the lowest price of Polkadot spot as per CoinMarketCap? DAB basically hit its all-time low ATL of $2.69 on August 20, 2020, or so they thought. They also thought that DAB would hit $10 if it became one of the most dynamic digital currencies. Payment proposals, real estate deals, and Arthur Hayes' thoughts on the Bitcoin price. Even though there were a lot of interesting things happening in the crypto world on Friday, Bitcoin's price went down a bit, selling at $26,126, a drop of over 1%. In a surprising move, a U.S. presidential candidate has said that he wants to pay his workers with Bitcoin. This adds to the mainstream acceptance of Bitcoin. The Cayman Islands, on the other hand, are about to start a real estate change by selling homes backed by Bitcoin, which will usher in a new era for buying and selling homes. As these changes happen, Arthur Hayes didn't hold back when he said Bitcoin is the best. U.S. presidential candidate wants to pay workers with Bitcoin. Francis Suarez, the mayor of Miami and a presidential candidate, wants to pay himself with Bitcoin if he wins the presidency. He takes cryptocurrency as part of his pay as mayor, and in a recent interview, Suarez praised the strength of cryptocurrencies in the face of flaws in the traditional financial system and political uncertainty. He is determined to make Miami an even bigger center for crypto and a supporter of technological progress, easy access to money, and fair sharing of wealth. This choice is in line with the growing trend of politicians, like former President Donald Trump,